Hi, I'm Michelle T. Martin, CEO of Dream Achievers. We know that the modification process can be a bit overwhelming, so we wanted to provide you with information you can refer back to as often as needed. This presentation is going to focus on giving you an overview of the modification application process. In parts 2 and 3, which will come later, we will discuss what to expect and common mistakes we see homeowners make. Let's get started. We'll start with the process. The loan modification application process generally goes through 3 distinct phases. They are gather, submit, and wait. Phase 1 is the time that we gather. You gather documents the lender has requested, such as bank statements and check stubs, and provide them to our office, while we gather both documents and information regarding your loan, finances, and modification options. I have to be honest with you here. This is usually the most frustrating part of the entire process for me personally. The reason is, all too often, we find that people simply procrastinate. You have to remember, the longer it takes you to get documents to us, the longer it takes for us to move forward with the process. We have had people literally take months to get us check stubs, only to have these same people come to the office in a panic when they receive a letter from their lender stating they were denied the modification. Why? Because the requested documents were never received. Or even worse, they get served with a foreclosure summons. So please, if you are a Dream Achievers client, get us what we need as quickly as you can. Now, by the end of phase 1, we're usually left with a stack of documents. You personally may be wondering what else the lender could possibly want. The only thing it seems they haven't asked for so far is a DNA sample. Well, this is when we move to phase 2, which is submit. Dream Achiever staff carefully goes over every document to ensure it is complete and accurate. We next prepare the file to be submitted to the lender by assembling it in an organized manner. Now, up until this point, we have been in control of the file. Between you and Dream Achievers, we have determined how quickly the file progressed. However, once the application package is sent to the lender, we lose that control, which leads us to phase 3. We wait. You have to remember that as of August 2010, there were almost 1 million homes in pre-foreclosure or actual foreclosure, and a total of over 1.24 million loan modification applications had been submitted to lenders for review. So I know it can be frustrating as you wait, but this influx of distressed mortgages has left the lenders struggling to keep up. For you, the homeowner, it is not unusual to feel scared, frustrated, angry, or just tired. But remember, you are asking your mortgage company to lower your payments and forgive potentially tens of thousands of dollars in interest and or principal. So it is worth the wait. For our Dream Achievers clients, we contact your lender every 2 weeks to check the status of your application. We also keep you informed with regular updates. Unfortunately, there are a number of things that can slow down the process. The lender may sell the loan to another company or change their computer system right in the middle of your process, and you have to wait for the system changes. They may choose to outsource to a third party to process their loan modifications or simply lose your paperwork. We've seen it all happen. But the biggest problem we seem to see on a consistent basis is that by the time your file gets to the right person, all of your financial information is old. So what do they ask for? What do they do? The lender asks for current documents, which means we go through the phases again. No, I don't mean you have to gather everything all over, but you do need to gather whatever the lender is requesting at that time. And once you gather those documents, we submit them and then we wait. And I have to tell you, it is not uncommon to have to do this over and over and over again. But this is when you have to make up your mind and say, yes, the process can be long, but my house is worth waiting for. So the key points I want you to remember are that the 3 phases of the loan modification applications are gather, submit, and wait. Remember, we can't move forward until you get us the documents we need. Also, remember that you must be prepared. It may be a long wait. And also, don't get bent out of shape if you are told more than once that you have to complete the cycle all over again. I am Michelle T. Martin, and remember, if you want to soar with eagles, you must stop running around with the chickens.